Hi guys, welcome to this new channel. This channel is all about teaching people how to start writing for the tech audience. In this video, I will be sharing my journey transitioning from being a developer to a writer in tech. Currently, I am a technical writer come developer relations professional. In this job, I kind of write technical content, write articles, press releases, promotional content, as well as the documentation for the product. As a developer relations professional, I also help the developer community in fixing issues or learning how to do certain things, trying to foster the community, getting them to use a product. So it's a very interesting role. Coming to the first question of why did I switch? As a developer, I really like to code and I like the job, but I also had this passion for writing. So, to become a full-fledged writer, a fiction writer, or a novelist would be too much of a risk. Instead, I already have the knowledge of being in the tech industry and I like to write. So, why not become a writer for the tech audience? So, that was my motivation for switching. Coming to the transition, it was the most difficult part in this whole journey because being a developer requires one skill set and being able to communicate that code, the product, the use case to the general audience or the niche audience is a very different, requires a very different skill set. So when you're trying to land a job in a different, which requires a different skill set, you need to prove that you are you take the initiative and that you're willing to learn. So the first tip that I have for people who are trying a similar transition would be to prepare samples, like have a blog, be it Medium, WordPress, anywhere, your own website. Have samples to show that you understand the concepts of the domain you're trying to transition into and that you can write or you're willing to learn how to write for the technical audience or how you are ready to learn how online writing works. Initially, I did not have any samples and I learned it the hard way that you have to have something to show. Also, the second tip would be to not quit your current job and start looking for the job in a different field. It would be best if you can find out a role within your company that has something to do with writing, and then slowly you can move completely into that field because the mental pressure and the financial pressure of not having a job and the gap in between two jobs, widening, that is a lot to take in. So it is best to search for a job in writing while you have your current job. So that would be my second tip. And the third tip is that, let's say, like me, you're trying to transition into a different domain. Like I transitioned into Web3 without initially knowing anything. So I put in the effort to learn the concepts. So these samples that you prepare will show that you have, taken the initiative to study the concepts, learn the in and out of the domain that you're trying to move into. So that is why I keep insisting on having samples to show. It need not be professionally, it need not be, ranking number one on Google. It needs to be there for you to show it to the recruiter. And then coming to the part of finding a job, from my experience, startup jobs are much easier to crack than trying to crack a Fortune 50 company because like startups are a little flexible in their job requirements and are willing to accommodate people who show initiative and are, will put in the effort to give their best. So you can try websites like Wellfound, InstaHire, and any other remote startup job website that you can apply to. Please verify if it's a scam or not. There are a lot of recruitment scams out there, so please be careful for that. Anyone, if you feel that it's suspicious, please reach out to your LinkedIn network, any social media to verify if the job is real or not. Uh, Coming to the last part of what I like about being a writer in tech, it's that just that any content you put out, be it a tutorial, a how-to article, or even any like opinion piece, you fully when the developer community reads it, you fully capture the value of your work. So that I think is the most important aspect of, you liking a job. You capture the value of whatever you do. So that's what I like about being in this role. Like you, I am also trying to learn what are the next steps and how can I improve, where my career will take me from here. So stay tuned and subscribe to this channel if you would like more videos on how to start writing, what is digital writing, what is technical writing, what is technical content writing. I will be covering all these topics in this channel, so feel free to subscribe. Thank